Hello everyone, myself Anil Kumar from Simage Group of Institution, and today I am going to discuss the ISO 9000. Now, under this heading, we are going to discuss about what is all about the ISO, what is the meaning, what is the objectives of ISO, and how the ISO works under the production system. And this is a very important concept, and hope under this video you could be able to understand the concept, the origin, the meaning, the objectives of the ISO. Now let me start with the ISO. Now ISO 9000, it is not a one kind of the things, rather than it is a series of standards related to the quality management system. Now, what is quality management system? We had already been discussed in the earlier video under the world manufacturing system. Now here it is a kind of the series of the standards. Series of the standard means what? कि हम जब कभी भी एक स्टैंडर्ड्स जो तय करते हैं, it cannot be, the quality could not be for only one means, rather than it is a accumulations of the various kinds of the things, and is designed to help organization to ensure they meet the customers and stakeholders needs. Now let me start with the origin, how it has been originated, taking the consideration of the historical background about an ISO 9000. Especially ISO 9000 standards originated from the military standards. Now earlier it was being used under the military sections, and from there this concept had been derived, where particularly from the NATO, the AQAP, Allied Quality Assurance Publications, and the British standard, that is the BS-5750. This kind of the standards that had been earlier used under the military operations and the military sections. Now we can say that under these kind of the condition, this is the historical background. Now how it got the development, taking these kind of the standards under the production system also, and the international organization for the standardization, that is ISO, established the first ISO 9000 standards in 1987, and these standards were developed by the ISO technical committee of 156 committee members. Now this was the historical background of the ISO. Now the meaning, if I could go with the definition of the ISO 9000, it refers to a set of international standards on quality management and quality assurance. As we already been told, this ISO is completely related to the quality management system and quality assurance. And here again, if we could define the ISO 9000 refers to a set of international standards on quality management and quality assurance. How it works under the company? It helps the companies to ensure they meet the customers and the stakeholders needs. How they could be? It could be along with the qualities. Now, and there are some regulations under those regulatory requirements related to the product and services, and on the basis of those kind of the things, the ISO 9000 could be defined. Now the core standards, the core standards of the ISO, the series includes standards like the ISO 9000, that is the fundamentals and vocabulary of the ISO. Now the another component of the ISO, that is the ISO 9001, that is holds for the requirements, and the ISO 9004, which gives the guidelines for the performance improvement. And this is all, it is a kind of the series for the production system to ensure the quality, to make the things, to prove the things to be quality. This kind of the standards had been set under the ISO 9000. Now, coming to the another part, that is the features of the ISO. Now, what all features had been included under the ISO 9000? Now, or we may say that the concept or the approach on the basis of which the ISO could be framed. The first one, that is the process approach. The second one, that is the customer focus. The third one, that is the continual improvement. The fourth one, that is the leadership. The fifth one, engagement of the people. And the next one, that is the evidence based decision making and the relationship management. And here we can easily see that these are the approaches, these are the concepts that had been involved under the ISO 9000. And this made this system a reliable one, the credential one, and on the basis of this, one can prove its quality. Say, for example, if your process it emphasizes the importance of the understanding and meaning interrelated process. If the interrelated process they are being meaningful, we can say it's a process approach. Means integration of the process. Now, the another one, that is the customer focus. Customer focus means the customer is in the center, and on the basis of that we can take the decisions. Continual improvement, every time the organization is looking for the improvement, whatsoever require that could be improved at a particular time. Then leadership encourages leadership to create unified direction and foster a positive environment. Now, this plays a very crucial role. The leadership, it encourages to create unified direction. Unified direction is very much required under any kind of the quality process. Now, the another one, that is the engagement of the people. One should ensure under the system that the people must be engaged along with their involvement, such as it advocates involving all employees in the quality process. से फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि अगर किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में सारे एम्प्लॉयज काम कर रहे हैं, बहुत सारे एम्प्लॉयज काम कर रहे हैं, तो ईच एंड एवरी एम्प्लॉय दे थिंक अबाउट द क्वालिटी थिंग्स. ऐसा हम नहीं कर सकते हैं कि सम पीपल ओनली दे आर बीन टेकिंग द क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस and the other employees they are not been taking the quality assurance. Everyone, all kinds of the activity that requires the quality improvement, and by this way, by following this approach, we could be achieve a better quality system. Now, the another one, evidence based decision making. With the help of the data analysis, with the help of the previous data guidelines, the results, we could be able to make the decision. Relationship management stresses the importance of meaning relationship with the interested parties such as suppliers. Very, very important. How you are been cooperating with your suppliers and how you are been maintaining the relationship with your suppliers. That is also very, very important under this ISO 9000 concepts. And on the basis of these all concepts, one could be prove its quality. Now, the objectives. What are the objectives under this ISO 9000 series? The first objective and the foremost objective, that is standardization. We all know only by through the standardization one can prove its quality. The another one, that is the customer satisfaction, and we all know this is the core of any kind of the organization, and the customer only would get the satisfaction if they would get the quality product and services. Now, the regulatory compliances, it ensures compliances with the relevant laws and regulation. We cannot defy the rules and regulations. We have to go along with the rules and regulation that had been under the process of the production system. Now, the operational efficiency, to improve internal process and operational efficiency. It could be improved to achieve the better kind of the operational efficiency, the productivity could be improved. And this is one of the great objective of your this ISO 9000 series. Now, risk management. With the help of the ISO 9000, we could be able to minimize the risk also. And these are the objectives of your ISO 9000 series. Now, again, we can come under the headings of the processes. Now, the process, how it works out. And let me start with the process, how it works. Very first step under the process, that is understanding the requirements. After understanding the requirements, we only could be go for a kind of the improvement. The second step under this process of the ISO 9000, that is the quality management system development. Once requirements had been known, we have to take the quality management system development. Means we have to think about how to increase the quality, what kind of the system could be employed under the organization so that we could be improve the quality. Now, the another one, that is the implementation. That is the implementation. And this is the third step where we could be say that the implementation means the implementation of the quality management system throughout the organization. We cannot be consider the quality assurance only by improving a certain kind of the things, rather than it could be in a cumulative way. Now, the another under the process, the another thing, the another step, that is the training. Provide necessary training to the employees on the quality management system and its procedures. Now, without whatever the procedures, whatever the process had been made out under the quality management system, that must be trained to the employees. And the next step, that is the monitoring and measurement. Now, after implementing the quality management system, the task performance through the internal audits, process, matrix, and customer feedback, it could be measured out. The continual improvement. This is very, very important step under the process. Use the gathered data to make improvements in the quality management system and process. And after that, the certification. The optionally undergo an external audit to become ISO 9001 certified. And this is how the ISO works out. ISO 9000 certification could be made out on the basis of these steps that involved under the heading of the process. Now, the importance. What are the importance of the ISO 9000? Now, the first importance, as we had already been, I told you in this ISO is completely related with the quality. Now, this quality assurance could be achieved once the ISO 9000 could be achieved. Now, the first importance is the quality assurance. ISO 9000 helps an organization to achieve the quality assurance. ISO 9000 help the competitive advantages with their competitors. ISO 9000 helps to increase the operational efficiency, which leads to the productivity also. And this improved the efficiency and reduced the wastage. And the next importance is that ISO 9000 makes the customers to be trustworthy. It helps the customer to have a good kind of the faith under the organization which had been certified by the ISO. Now, international recognition, as we all know, it holds for the international recognition. This organization is an international organization, and once the ISO certification had been made, this made the organization to be recognized internationally. Now, if this all kind of the importance are associated with the ISO 9000. Now, I am going to conclude this topic with these lines. ISO 9000 standards are widely adopted across industries due to their emphasis on quality management and continuous improvement. They provide a framework that helps organization to enhance their processes, products, and services to meet customer needs effectively, along with the quality assurance, competitive advantages, operational efficiency, customer trust, international recognition. Hope this concept had been clear in this video. आप इस कॉन्सेप्ट ये सारी चीज़ों को हम लोग क्लियर कर पाएंगे अबाउट द आईएसओ। और थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो। आप इसको शेयर करें, लाइक करें। थैंक यू।